You've been hacking all along and you didn't know it. Let me show you. What's going on, everyone? Have you ever been to a bar, a lounge, a convention space, a business meeting? You've met somebody, great conversation, they were pretty, they were cute. You want to talk to them again. You went to a convention space, maybe there was like job opportunities. You went to a business meeting, maybe the business meeting was at a company you always wanted to work for, right? But this has always happened to us. We turn around, go grab a drink, somebody calls us. That person we were just talking to, vanished, gone. But the only thing you did get, a name. Now, who has Googled them? Who has searched them on social media? All of us, right? And if at this point you're saying no, you've searched your ex, come on, we've all done it. Anyways, so that actually hackers do it every day. When you go search somebody, when you go search where they're from, where their name, what company they worked for, all that is called social engineering. Hackers actually call it OSINT, which is open source intelligence. This isn't actually illegal, right? You can do this. It's public facing information. It's easy to come by. That's the wild part about this. Now let's go over a few tools. Okay guys, so after we went over OSINT, I actually wanted to show you tools that you can pull up by Googling OSINT. And these are easily accessible since you could Google them, right? And I pulled up a few tools and wanted to go through them really quick about simple little things that you can actually find about people. And these tools are so easy to come by, which is insane. So, and I think one major thing that we should all look at is haveibeenpwned.com. Here you just type in your email address, and basically it tells you if your email address has been compromised. And I definitely have been compromised. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that the hacker cracked your password for your email address, right? It's not necessarily, that's not how it works. It's basically if hackers breached a company, and if you look here, I can scroll down and you could see 4, 5, 6, 7 companies, 8. You can see, so basically the hackers got into those companies, breached the companies, stole information, and this is the big problem. If you were to put your same password, right, and your email address as an email address and password for, let's say, your bank account or other social media, stuff like that. So then let's say they could start small, like social media and such like that, and then they can go through messages, see, have you done any transactions, like what is your bank your bank account, and they can start doing all that. It's just research. The more they research, the more they find, the more they can get from you, right? So that's the major issue with this, and that's why everybody says make sure you use different passwords for everything that you log into. I know it's hard, it's difficult, but it's something that has to be done. So I'm gonna move on forward, right? This is hunter.io, and I just wanted to show you how easy somebody can come up with email addresses. Now this specifically, that's what it searches, is email addresses tied to a domain name, which target.com is a domain name. And you can easily make out names here. So the issue with this is, now you can search those names, you could Google them and figure out their social media, what they like, what they don't like, where they've been. You literally search these names and find out tons of information about these people, and it's scary. Now let me show you one more. MX Toolbox. This gets a little more into like networking. This isn't like very simple stuff for you just to jump in and search something and then, wow, okay, you figured out somebody's name. But if I were to put here, so a pointer record, right, for target.com, the same thing, the domain, and it shows me an IP. I'm like, okay, so I wonder who's their service provider, which that's something you can easily see as well. So let me pull up another tool. So here you can go ahead and literally search who is this IP, and there's a tool, ultratools.com, who is IP lookup, right? Boom. So now you know who's their service provider, their IP address, where they're located. Now this isn't something you can call damage with right now, right? This is more on a larger scale. So we went ahead and searched just a few tools. There's definitely tons out there that you can search and find, and I'm only scratching the surface. So next video, we will be getting even more in depth. If you like the video, give it a like, subscribe, comment, share it to your friends, and I'll see you guys next time.